All right, welcome back, COSN 10 folks. Professor Almeida here. Happy Sunday. Hope all's well wherever you may be. This will be my last video announcement to the class as we are starting to wind things down. But before we talk about our last 2 weeks together, just a friendly reminder that weeks 5 and 6 are due tonight. Okay, hopefully you've been working on those items. It's the due date as in DUE and not the due date as in DO. I know I'm sounding like a broken record. You don't want to be leaving these easy points on the table, especially since the point opportunities are going to be a lot fewer moving forward. All right, speaking of moving forward, let's take a look here in Canvas. So starting tomorrow, we have one more module to cover on small networks. You have your check your understanding and then the 2 packet tracers. By now, you should have a pretty good grasp of how these packet tracers work. There are no hints or walkthroughs. You should be pretty comfortable with Cisco IOS by now, especially with doing basic configs of routers and switches. If you still need help, you can talk amongst yourselves. You can even go out there on the interwebs. They have all sorts of stuff on these 2 packet tracers. But if you are going to put the cert of completion on your resume, you really should have a good grasp of these 2 packet tracers. Again, we're putting it all together here. You also have one more module group exam, and this is the small networks exam. It will be activated starting tomorrow. And then for week 8, you just have your course feedback and final exam. I want to share this announcement with you. This was posted the other day, and this concerns the exam activations for weeks 7 and 8. Again, the small networks exam will be activated starting tomorrow. The course feedback, okay, this is something required by Cisco. You have to take the course feedback in order to work on your final and for me to sign off on your certificate of completion. Okay, that's something on their end. It's already activated now, and it will stay activated through August 4th, the last day of the course. And it's also worth 10 points in Canvas. So if you get the course feedback done, you'll get the 10 points. That way you can take the final, and then I can also sign off on your cert of completion. I've also activated a practice final for you. Let me show you where to find it here in Netacad. So if you scroll past module 16 and 17, you'll see practice exams. Here's that practice final, and then there's the course feedback, and then your final exam. Now for the practice final and the final exam, both of them are cumulative, and I've also maxed out the activation period. Okay, the last day you can take any of these is on August 4th, the last day of the course, but the soonest you can take the practice final is July 28th. Okay, that's the soonest you can take the practice finals, July 28th. For your final exam, the soonest you could take it is July 29th. Again, both weeks 7 and 8 will be available to you starting tomorrow, and the sooner that you finish all of this, okay, the sooner you do all of this, the sooner I can issue you a certificate of completion if you satisfactorily pass the class. Okay, so make sure that you knock out module 17, you take the small networks exam, you do the course feedback, and then that way, as soon as you do the final, I can go in and verify that you're signed off, and then you'll get your cert of completion. Look for your certificate of completion in your Netacad dashboard. You'll see our class turn green, and then you can download your certificate along with a letter. All right, that is pretty much it, folks. This is it. We're winding things down here. I hope that you do well with these last 2 weeks. And if you're thinking about certification exams, go look at my previous announcement about them. And as a matter of fact, it's also linked here too. Okay, if you click on this link here, it'll take you to that announcement. If you're thinking about the CompTIA Network Plus, okay, go check that announcement for details, but it will certainly help you if you are continuing on with your CCNA studies. Okay, and if you want to continue with the CCNA through Netacad, unfortunately you are going to have to look elsewhere. There are other follow-up courses you have to take. You can also look at other online guides. There are books out there. I know other folks who have gone on to take the CCNA with those materials, but again, you do have these certification opportunities available to you. I would strongly recommend pursuing them. They look great on your resume, and those certifications are there to help you get in the door. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Take care of yourselves out there. I wish you well on your future endeavors, and thanks for watching.